Hey friends, Justin here. Wanted to do a quick video about North County, San Diego. We're talking, San Diego as a whole, we're talking 70 miles of coastline. Some of the most picturesque beaches in the nation. It's a place that a lot of people are planning or seeking to retire. A lot of people are considering vacation homes. A lot of students love the area for some of the area schools and just the variety of outdoor natural things to do. So there is a segment of us, you know, in our 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, I have to acknowledge how old I am, that are interested in the San Diego area. So I thought I'd do a quick video about mostly the coastal cities, but the average rental prices of a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in the North County, San Diego area. And maybe a little bit about, you know, the different areas. So let's jump right in. And first I want to start just to give you kind of a reference point. The average 1-bed, 1-bath price for an apartment in San Diego proper is $1,900. So to live in downtown San Diego or Hillcrest or, you know, somewhere the Gaslamp District, we're looking at an average of about $1,900. Now the areas I just mentioned will probably trend a little bit higher than that because they're really trendy, on-trend areas. But North County really holds a special affinity in my heart for natural beauty, for the beaches. And let's go through the rental prices, and I'll give you a little bit about some transportation or some transit options too from North County if you happen to work in downtown San Diego. Okay, so let's start at the top. Let's start at with Oceanside, California. Local government calls it San Diego's North Shore, with it being the northernmost city in North County, San Diego. So we've got Oceanside, California, with an average rental price of $1,893 for an 850 square foot 1-bed, 1-bath apartment. It's a decent sized 1-bed, 1-bath, but Oceanside prices have gone up. You know, you really can't get away with a good, you know, a steal in San Diego, period, nowadays. But we're talking $1,893 in Oceanside. Now, that is the least expensive coastal city by at least $40. So Oceanside, if you're a young person in your 20s, especially if you're very young in your 20s, Oceanside is the way to go. There are a few transit options, the coaster being, you know, the most efficient option, and it gives you an opportunity to see the coastline, you know, each and every day. So that's Oceanside, $1,893 for an average 1-bed, 1-bath. Then we go down to one of my favorites, which is Carlsbad, California, a little bit down the coast where you have Legoland. And there, for an average 1-bed, 1-bath, they're asking $2,310. Carlsbad is one of the pricier options, but it is one of the jewels of North County, San Diego. If you're interested in the area, if you've got growing up kids, if you're retiring, Carlsbad is a fantastic option for shopping, for restaurants, for the sheer variety of things to do. And your family won't dislike you when they come in town and stay with you in Carlsbad. And so we're talking $2,310 for an average 1-bed, 1-bath rental there. Let's go down the coast several miles to my favorite, my absolute favorite, which is Encinitas. To me, it's got more of a early mid-30s vibe, late 30s, professional, beachy kind of, you know. it's got kind of a different vibe than the rest of San Diego. San Diego is beachy as a whole, but Encinitas gives me a little bit, and Solana Beach as well, a little bit more of a boho vibe. So if you have a little bit more of a bohemian vibe, I think Encinitas, while very expensive, may be an option for you. And the average 1-bed, 1-bath rental price in Encinitas is $2,118. So it is quite expensive for an 877 square foot average unit. All of these cities have about 125,000 residents, so you do get big city amenities with small town vibes. Next, going down the coast a few more miles, you have the little bit more quaint Solana Beach, which is closer to the city proper, but has relative purposes better pricing. So we're talking $1,928 for an average rental in Solana Beach. So Solana Beach is going to give you proximity to San Diego proper, and then still give you the beach access to the northern coastal cities as well. So Solana Beach, for a newcomer to San Diego who may not, be comfortable living in the city proper, is a very safe suburban area to research. It's also a beautiful area, and probably in terms of the housing market is probably going to be a good bet. Solana Beach and Oceanside, but Solana Beach I think aesthetically is going to be a little bit more pleasing. Solana Beach has an average 1-bed, 1-bath rental price of $1,928. So you may come out for a year and rent while your house is being built, or you're looking around the area to start over. So $1,928 for Solana Beach. Now that might be a good option for you, because when we go down the coast a little bit, the next couple of cities are the most expensive in the county, with Del Mar being the most expensive. We've got an average 1-bed, 1-bath rental price in Del Mar of $2,706 per month for a 1-bed, 1-bath. So that's pretty pricey. Del Mar is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coastal area. There isn't a blemish to be found. So it is a gorgeous city, but you're going to pay a premium. The next city, La Jolla, is one that is maybe a little bit more well-known. I think Mitt Romney has a property there. And so the average 1-bed, 1-bath rental price in La Jolla is $2,692. Average square footage you're going to get there is about 853 square feet. And that's about as southern as we're going to go in terms of North County. I think La Jolla really doesn't count as North County, but just a gorgeous coastal city. It's going to situate you very, very close to San Diego proper, where you can drive right in and out of downtown San Diego with relative ease, but you're going to pay for it in Del Mar and La Jolla. Just a couple of cities that I'll mention. Inland San Diego. I did skip Vista for this list, but I have Escondido, just for price comparison's sake. Escondido is several miles inland. It's great shopping in Escondido, but for an average 1-bed, 1-bath, we're talking $1,639 per month. So you're saving quite a bit from some of the coastal cities. You don't have as easy access to the coaster and mass transit options. And I do have to do a little bit more research about transit options from Escondido. But I think you'll probably want to live, work, and situate yourself, closer to Escondido if you live there. But consider Escondido for lesser expensive housing prices. And if we take a step back, if we're talking about $1,639 as an average 1-bedroom rental if you're willing to do a creative housing solution like renting a room in someone's house, you may be able to find a space for $850, $900, $1,000. You know, there may be some creative solutions that you can find that can really shave some dollars off of that. So the markets that we've mentioned that are less than the others by comparison, Escondido, Solana Beach, and Oceanside, those are ones to look at to see where can you shave off of the prices that we've talked about. And you may be able to find a housing situation that is reasonable. The last one I'll mention is Poway, California. Poway is maybe a half hour or so from downtown San Diego. It took me from the train station there. And an average one bedroom, it's a really hilly suburban town. I really wouldn't recommend it for mass transit, but if you've got a growing family and need something that's a little bit more affordable than San Diego as a whole, but you still need access, Poway the average there is about $1,823 a month for a one bed, one bath. But again, you may be able to find some interesting housing solutions around that budget. So those are some of the average housing prices, or not housing, but rental prices in North County, San Diego. If you want me to give you some information about any one of the particular cities, leave me a comment and let me know which city that you're interested in finding out more about, and I'll try to put together some resources for you. Housing prices, if that's an interest for you, just drop me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye.